I've been taking apart a lot of vacuums lately. Specifically, broken Roombas. That's what this video is. So, to take apart a Roomba, you will need screwdrivers and a Roomba. Step 1 is take off the dust tray thing. This is a very easy step. All you have to do is press the button here and pull it out. Now you're going to want to flip the vacuum over and take out all the extra stuff that we can take out without unscrewing anything. So that is the battery, and also there's the actual sweeper carpet vacuum thing, which you can just unhook that and pull these things out. Step 2, unscrew everything. Except maybe the screws on the wheels. You can probably leave those. Roombas have screws in weird places. Okay, that's not coming out. Roombas have a lot of screws. I think that's all of them. Okay, now let's flip it over again. There go the screws. Alright, now we can go ahead and take this thingy off. There's a thing that we have to unplug though first. Perfect. Now, let's see if we can take the top part off now. And it seems to be working, except there is a wire, or a bunch of wires. But we can unplug that. And the top's unattached. And we have exposed the insides of our vacuum. It's actually really dirty. For the next step, we will need a pair of pliers. So, now that you have your pliers, you can rip off the zip ties holding the wires together. There we go. Next one. Alright, now let's get the wires out. We're going to have to unplug them from the circuit board, but first we have to undo these things, holding them captive on either side. So let's just do that. Oh, there we go. Alright, one done. Next side. And there goes the spring. Okay, now we can get the wires out. You might need pliers for this part. 1, 2, there's 1, 2. For this part, we can also free all the wires from the confinement that they're in. For example, this thing right here, piece of plastic, which we can just get rid of. And we have a speaker. And you can also go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. Alright, there we go. We can remove the charging plug that's connected in there. And it's not actually a plug, that's actually just soldered straight to the circuit board. So we can cut that wire. If you're going to put it back together again after, don't cut it, but I'm not, so cut. That didn't work. Anyway, so now that we've gotten the black bits of plastic that were here out the way, we can get this thing out. Come on. There we go. Oh yeah, and I forgot, but there's also a screw right there holding it on by a string, so we can just undo that. Now it comes out. Alright, now let's get the wheels off. Now this step is a bit tricky. The screws to get the wheels off are right in there, and they're impossible to get right now. So what we have to do is have the wheels in this position. They bend like this, and then you can reach the screw, as you can see. So I'm going to use the battery to hold it up like that so I can unscrew the screws. There it is. And that doesn't look unscrewed, but there's a little thing on the bottom. There they are. There are two of them that come out when you screw it. So it doesn't really matter what the screw does as long as these things fall out, because these are what hold on the wheel. And now we can do the exact same thing with the other wheel. Alright, now that we've unscrewed those things, we can get the wheels out. Eventually they come out the bottom like that. And here it comes. Okay. By the way, these wheels are awesome. Alright. I guess what's next is just unscrew all the screws again. If we put it on here. Okay, let's keep unscrewing. All sorts of things falling out. Okay. There are a bunch more plugs now, so let's go ahead and unplug those. Those ones are unplugged. And now things have been unplugged. Now that some of the wires are out of the way, this bottom thing here actually just comes right off. Now, this may look like a piece of plastic with wires in it, but don't throw it away. It has a lot of awesome infrared sensors in it. There's a clip that you have to undo there, and it's out. Alright, back to the robot body itself. There's not much left on here. There are a few sensors. Well, one sensor. This one right here. I'm not really sure how to get this off. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, there's also the circuit board, which we can kind of just pull out. Okay, maybe we can't pull it out. Let me figure out how to get the circuit board out. I'll get back to you in a second. Okay, so this is how you get the circuit board out. You kind of just have to lever it like this, coming out. There we go. So, here's the circuit board. There's not much on it. Well, I mean, there is a lot. Okay, let's do it again. So, here's the circuit board. There's a bunch of stuff on it. Nothing that you can really get off. It doesn't seem to be soldered in a conventional way. It's interesting, but not really any use. And we're done. Wait, no we're not. There is still this thing. Remember this? We took it off in the first step. Yeah, in the first step, literally. It looks kind of like junk, except this actually has the vacuum motor on it, which is pretty cool. There's the button to attach it. And this is actually a little sucker motor, or like a fan, which can be pretty useful. I've made a vacuum out of one. Great. And that is how you take apart a Roomba. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I think by far the coolest thing that came out of this project was, or unproject, however you want to see it, was the two robot wheel things. Those could be really useful for future projects for me, or which I might make future videos about. And that's it. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Yeah, goodbye.